As mentioned, managers will be here to call out the Japanese clan. Last week on Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the clan nearly destroyed TGW representatives, hence why managers have insisted to call them out later on tonight. Welcome to the Saturday night game night on Halo 5. I'm AdrianTheVoice alongside with manager Minigun Killer 10 and Minigun. We understand that DBD Wyming won't be joining us tonight, so it's you that will be calling out the Japanese clan solo.
Thank you, AdrianTheVoice. I'm glad to be here, and I am gonna call them out pretty soon or later on tonight. Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are also joined by our newest member of the broadcast team. Please welcome JCast56.
Thanks for welcoming AdrianTheVoice. I'm proud to be here.
Very excited for you to be here, by the way, of course. JCast56 joining us here tonight for the broadcast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the early going here tonight, it is going to be none other than Splatter Monkey. As mentioned, AdrianTheVoice alongside with JCast, our newest color commentator, and Minigun, you're going to be calling out the Japanese clan later on tonight. I cannot wait for that one. Of course, last week on Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the clan destroying the TGW representatives. And JCast, we're here tonight. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, but AdrianTheVoice, I got a quick question for you.
Yes.
Why is a 5-year-old squeaker a champion?
Are you alluding to Striker?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, are you serious? Striker won it fair and square, and age doesn't matter, by the way. And speaking of which, as you see Yankee Mike earlier on taking down a human right there to there. But speaking about the free-for-all championship, a free-for-all matchup will happen to determine the #1 contender later on tonight. As you see Yankee Mike right now on foot with the energy sword in hand. Of course, as mentioned, later on tonight, it will be none other than, as you see, a suicide has happened. Nonetheless, none other than the free-for-all championship for the #1 contender. There is the free-for-all champion, Striker 4001. He probably will be attending the free-for-all. But remember, he cannot win that matchup. Nevertheless, Striker looking on. Soul Leader, of course, standing still. JCast taken out, but looks like he got took down right there. On a night where the Japanese clan will be being called out by Minigun Killer 10. And look at Austin with the shotgun in hand, taking down Darth Burr. Matchup underway, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the zombies are AFK. As Yankee Mike 147, though, standing right in the middle of the map. There you see the Warthog, and more zombies are beginning to spread and spread. It is definitely time for Splatter Monkey. You just heard the announcer say it. 2 minutes left. Each player will be standing in the middle of the map. They will have to avoid contact with the Warthogs. We have seen this happen on Halo Reach before. Strategy in hand. I gotta ask you, JCast, what must each combatant do to win the match?
Well, what I would suggest of them not to be able to go on the edges and to watch every single side in case if they want to win.
Good point, and I believe, Minigun, I was just told by producers, I believe this is over. Maybe not.
It is.
Well, it seems to me that every single person here... Oh, wait a minute. As you see right now, Austin right in the middle of the map, I believe everyone has been infected. Players right now looking on. Nevertheless, the point I'm making is the fact that the Japanese clan will be called out later on tonight. And yeah, I believe everyone is infected, Minigun.
Yeah. Here. On the game and put on the new one.
Well, that's a great way to start the broadcast. JCast, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Well, you're going to be attending. You're going to be attending tonight the free-for-all #1 contender. Are you hoping to win that matchup? You just said that you believe that Striker shouldn't be a champion because he's too young. Although I believe that age doesn't matter. But nevertheless, you hoping to win tonight?
I believe I can win tonight. I believe I'll be new and be crowned as the new free-for-all champion.
Well, we're going to find out later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that this matchup is underway. There you see the full lobby here tonight. I understand, Minigun, that if you need to kick a few people in order for us to proceed this game night, you will have to. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, this matchup is underway. It is now time for infection. Every single person here tonight will have to participate in this game. As mentioned, AdrianTheVoice alongside with JCast. JCast, you're not really a huge fan of Striker 4001, the free-for-all champion. I believe that he's too young, but nevertheless, we're going to be having a free-for-all contender matchup later on tonight. As you see now, it is on Infection Eden. This matchup is going to be underway on a night where Minigun Killer 10 will be calling out the Japanese clan. I seriously cannot wait for that. As you see now, Minigun, of course, leading the way. Well, it looks like the lobby is a little... No, there we go. 14 players now here joining us on a night, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned, the Japanese clan. Let's take it back to what happened last night on Showdown, though. I still cannot believe it. The fact is, Richie believes that Blame It on Hacks shouldn't be the manager of Friday. In fact, he started out a petition And the fans, of course, now debating, should Blame It on Hacks really be the manager for the Friday brand or not? Nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and put myself on observer mode. And Minigun, any comments for you over the fact that you're going to be calling out the Japanese clan later on tonight?
I really don't know, honestly. I don't know what to say.
We're going to find out later on tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, it is Infection. Every single person here tonight in the part of the lobby, we want to thank you for attending and also watching this on Twitch and YouTube. The great fans showing their support for the Gaming Weekly every single week. Nevertheless, though, the score to win is unlimited with the length of 3 minutes, folks. The question is, who's going to be the winner of this matchup? It is Infection. There will be players scattered around the map. They will have to survive before the time limit runs out. You're going to see in just a little bit how the lower left screen will show you the time limit beginning to tick down. There it is, Eden. Surviving just got a whole lot harder. Nevertheless, though, all the infection will begin to spread. Conversely speaking, though, the zombies will have to use their energy swords in hand that could eliminate the humans with one shot. This is the first round now, kicking things off with King Rival Mars. And now J-Cast, of course, is joining us here, part of the broadcast. King Rival Mars continues the pursuit to try to find more zombies to now try to eliminate. There's a zombie right there. Minigun, of course, getting struck down. And there you see J-Cast with that huge weapon in hand, using that, of course, for his own advantage. The point I'm making is the fact that you see these infection now beginning to spread right now. There's Darth Burr. And Darth Burr, the energy sword in hand, getting taken down yet again by J-Cast. Momentum has shifted towards J-Cast. J-Cast, I gotta ask you the same question. What does a combatant have to do, as a player that is, to survive tonight?
Well, all he has to do is try not to get struck down by zombies, pick the best weapons he can get, and try to survive before time runs out.
Well, of course, as Striker 4001 right now is in pursuit, you know, all these players must employ teamwork in order to win, really. The humans have to work together, not isolate each other, or else the numbers game will happen. You just heard the announcer say it, 2 minutes left. As you see, looks like J-Cast has been on a roll here. Striker 4001 getting struck down, the free-for-all champion, in which he will be meeting the winner of the matchup coming up next for the free-for-all #1 contender. I cannot wait for that matchup. But nevertheless, the Japanese clan will be called by Minigun Killer 10. It was supposed to be originally Minigun and DBD Wyming. DBD couldn't make it, so it's Minigun solo here tonight. Look at Darth Burr right now, who's continuing the pursuit right now, using the boost going through. You know, the zombies, on the other hand, will have to work together, but they cannot take a methodical pace. They have to be very quick, because you see, there's an example of what I'm talking about. Taking a methodical pace, that will happen. You just heard, you just saw J-Cast using the weapon. Happy as Solid 87 right now with I believe that's the shotgun in hand, of course. Now from behind, there's the zombie. Looks like Minigun Killer 10 getting struck down. Happy as Solid is oblivious who's behind him here, but it looks like the zombie missed at first. Not sure what's going on. Wait a minute. Is Happy as Solid 87 actually...
1 minute.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if we caught that on our screen. There we go. Finally, Happiest Solid 87. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. A zombie was trying to infect Happiest, but it looks like he was invincible right then to there. 2 survivors remaining in J-Cast. You talked about how important it is. Wait a minute. The last man standing has been crowned. There you see it. Can Striker take down? Wait a minute. No. I believe it was Darth Burr who was the last man standing. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, every single person here tonight will continue to try to survive as a player. We talked about how important it is for a zombie, though, to work together and not really take a methodical pace. The players will all have to work together here tonight. Minigun Killer 10 now doing the duck and dodge, using the boost, of course, now with the shotgun in hand. And now Happy as Solid 87 right now is looking on, and Frozen and Awesome Alex, Yankee Mike, Striker, King Rival Mars, Sub-Zero, among others, of course, joining us here tonight. Let's spectate J-Cast, our newest color commentator here tonight. J-Cast, you out. Again, you have that weapon in hand, a very strong weapon, a highly effective weapon. Your thoughts on it?
Well, snipers to me have always been a specialty in me. I always thought that snipers was a best and very strong weapon. So I tend to try to use them and hope I can get somewhere with it.
Very good point. You want to use the weapons in hand, of course, to try to take down the zombies. There, look at Soul Eater right now, backed up in the corner. And there should be a zombie somewhere here. And if I'm not mistaken, Frozen is AFK. And Striker's looking on, of course. 2 minutes left, folks. And of course, later on tonight, though, as Samuel is continuing the pursuit, he is the zombie using the boost. And let's talk about the boost for a quick second. You can use that for your own advantage for sure. You can trick a human. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Speaking of the human from behind, taking down Samuel. That was King Rival Mars using the shotgun in hand, a highly effective weapon, of course. We talked about how important it is for every single... Human to use the shotgun. The point I'm making is the fact that later on tonight, it's JCast now once again using the shotgun. And again, going back to my point, the shotgun arguably the greatest weapon you can use when it comes to zombies. Nonetheless, though, this matchup underway. JCast jumping around. Look at Paperback Worm 2 using that weapon. Austin FWM, who has the rocket launcher right now, can indeed take down so many players right now. And Yankee Mike, of course, now backing up in a corner. Frozen, of course, now getting infected. Striker 4001, the free-for-all champion. King Rival Mars now looking on. And folks, of course, I still cannot wait for next week. The fact is, will we be crowning a new manager for Friday's showdown? Again, last night, Richie stating that he doesn't believe that Blame It on Hacks should be the manager for Friday night because he hasn't been showing up. JCast 56 now, continuing the pursuit. Paperback Worm 2 looking on. Austin as well, Soul Leader still on his feet. Darth Burr, I believe, is using the rocket launcher, if I'm not mistaken. Again, we talked about how important it is for the rocket launcher to be used. Although, again, I want to go back to my point. A shotgun can be used and is probably one of the most effective weapons you can use. Yankee Mike still on his feet right now, waiting for any zombie to occur so he can take down. And I believe this is going to be a very easy cakewalk for the humans, considering the fact that not many humans are infected right now. In fact, there's only 2. And the reason for that is because Frozen is actually frozen in time here. In other words, AFK, wait a minute. Sub-Zero, though, taking down Minigun Killer 10. Frozen, yeah, as I was saying, he's actually AFK. Very easy points for the humans right now to take down. Nevertheless, JCast able to take down Frozen. 10 seconds, he just heard the announcer say it. Sub-Zero getting taken down as well as Minigun Killer 10. Look at awesome Alex, though, with the shotgun in hand going up the stairs using boost. And the round has been over. The survivors do win that matchup. Congratulations to the survivors, easy for me to say. JCast, you're actually dominating with 90 points.
Thank you, AdrianTheVoice.
The question is, will you be dominating later on tonight? You actually don't believe Striker should be the free-for-all champion, so you do have an open ticket for the free-for-all contender matchup coming up next to determine who will be facing Striker. Striker, the free-for-all champion, who won it a couple of weeks ago. Remember, he said that he didn't really, even to his own surprise, he didn't expect him to win. Minigun Killer 10 using the Duke and Dodge. There you see King Rival Mars getting infected right into there. Many of these players right now spread throughout the map, of course. Striker 4001 up in his feet, picks up the sniper rifle. Let's spectate Striker for a quick second because I believe Striker now, his intent is to take down the zombies right now. King Rival Mars is down. Sub-Zero now, of course, using the boost, landing on his feet here tonight. The infection game continues here tonight. On a night where Minigun Killer 10 will have to call out the Japanese clan over the fact that the Japanese clan destroyed TGW representatives last week on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And speaking about Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as King Rival Mars gets infected, nevertheless, JCast as well. I was going to say that Call of Duty Black Ops 3, we will be back there next coming Saturday. And Minigun, if I'm not mistaken, you have so many minigames, including Mike Myers. We'll be playing that soon.
Yep, correct.
Speaking about Minigun Killer 10, the manager of the Saturday brand, a lot of pressure is beginning to build for Minigun, considering the fact that he has the Japanese clan to worry about. Look at this. Minigun Killer 10 getting taken down by awesome Alex right there. As happy as Solid 87 right now on his feet. Soul Leader getting taken down. Striker, Sub-Zero, of course, taken down as well. I believe he just got infected by King Rival Mars. King Rival Mars and other zombies right now working together. We talked about how important it is for a zombie to take a methodical pace. Wait a minute! Striker right now trying to take down the zombie. Many zombies are beginning to build up. Again, you can feel the momentum shift. You just heard the announcer say it. A new teammate, Minigun Killer 10, I believe, getting taken down by a grenade. Look at Austin, though, taking down King Rival Mars. 1 minute remaining. The question is, will the zombie survive? Austin will not survive, though. Darth Burr, of course, getting taken down as well. Minigun Killer 10 here, up midair, using the energy sword in hand. It looks like he knows where this human is at. Over the barrier, but it looks like Paperback Warp 2. There you see, using that weapon, I believe that's the grenade launcher. Striker 4001 is still alive as well. There you see the momentum shifting towards Striker, though, taking down 2 zombies. Striker 4001 out of nowhere, though. The numbers game began to build up right then and there. Striker getting taken down, the free-for-all champion, taken down by zombies. And speaking about the free-for-all, let's not forget coming up next, still to come tonight, the free-for-all championship, as you see all the zombies able to take down Yankee Mike, who was the last man standing right then and there. JCast still winning with 140 points. The free-for-all championship will be on the line soon, because tonight we're hosting the free-for-all #1 contender. Minigun Killer 10 now, among others. Of course, this is a restart of the matchup. Awesome Alex is standing still on his feet. Striker 4001 and King Rival Mark, Sub-Zero. Oh, wait a minute. Earlier on there, you see Sub-Zero using that weapon in hand. I believe that's the shotgun. We talked about the shotgun. Very highly effective weapon in my estimation. JCast 56 now, looking on with the energy sword in hand. JCast, I gotta ask you, how hard is it to play as the zombie character?
Well, as being a zombie character, I think it's kind of hard because being a zombie, they have advantages of shooting you from far range, and you have to try and get close to them to be able to kill them with the energy sword. So I think it's going to be a kind of problem for me and whoever else is a zombie.
Right. You're only limited to the... There you see now, awesome. Excuse me, that's minigun taking down awesome. But the point I'm making is the fact that as a zombie, you're only limited to the energy sword as opposed to the humans. They have a variety of weapons they can use. You can see that happen right there on your screen with Minigun Killer 10 using the DMR right now. And again, Minigun Killer 10 now. Excuse me, that was the shotgun, but nevertheless, he picks up another weapon right now. I believe that's the assault rifle. Minigun Killer 10 now continuing the pursuit as Happy as Solid 87 using the boost here, trying to take down as many humans as possible. Happy as Solid 87 right now. Behind the barrier, avoiding shots right there. The humans trying to take down Happy is doing the smart thing, hightailing it here tonight. And later on tonight, there you see out of nowhere, Happy is getting taken down. Later on tonight, the Japanese clan getting called by none other than Minigun Killer 10, the manager of the Saturday brand, who in my estimation, of course, has a lot of pressure because the clan will be called by none other than Minigun. And look at Paperback Worm 2 yet again, using the shotgun. Soul Leader is actually still on his feet. In fact, he's AFK right now. Darth Burr looking on. Notice on the lower right of your screen, though, the time is beginning to tick down with 1 minute and 2 seconds and counting. Kermit R, Frog, and JCast, Happy is Solid. Minigun Killer 10 added to the list. All men going down. Awesome Alex 43, we're going to be spectating him. As you see, able to take down Sub-Zero, able to infect him, but it looks like Awesome Alex was able to avenge Sub-Zero. King Rival Mars, Sub-Zero now added to the list. We saw how he got infected by Happiest. Happiest, though, added to the list. Atomic Bomb using the sniper. Hermit R Frog, Atomic J Cast, of course, going down. Paperback Worm 2 still on his feet. Here comes the zombies, though. Again, the numbers game begins to overcome this man. Paperback Worm 2, though, with a shotgun in hand, taking down 2 zombies right now, and a third one here. And Brian, potentially a 4th one, but again, the point I'm making, the numbers game from behind. Minigun later on tonight, the Japanese clan will be called up by you, as you see Yankee Mike 147 is in the corner right now. Again, last man standing, but it looks like the zombies able to group together to go against Yankee Mike, and I like Yankee Mike's strategy. Stand low in a corner and take down the zombies, but it looks like out of nowhere, the winner of that matchup, if I'm not mistaken, it was none other than our newest color commentator, JCast. Well, JCast, it's your time now, because coming up next, it is the free-for-all contender matchup. The winner of this matchup will be the #1 contender to go against Striker 4001. As we're getting set for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Minigun Killer 10 will be called out. Wait a minute, Minigun Killer 10 now. Back inside of the menus, we're going back in custom game. Folks, the point I'm making, Minigun Killer 10 will be calling out the Japanese clan. In fact, it's going to happen very soon. But nevertheless, we're getting set for the free-for-all #1 contender. JCast, you feeling confident?
I'm feeling very confident after what just happened. It's going to be a problem trying to get past all these people in this game. But I feel like I'll be able to find a way how to get past them and be the new champion.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. We saw you dominate last round. 240 points. Very impressive. But here tonight, it is free-for-all Slayer on Mercy, ladies and gentlemen. And the matchup is underway. I cannot wait for this one. The winner of this matchup will be the #1 contender to face Striker. Striker, of course, who's in the game. We want to remind everybody that, yes, he is the champion. Yes, he'll be participating. At an unlikely event, if he wins this matchup, it will not count. Therefore, the second-placed winner will be the #1 contender. More players joining us, of course. We want to thank everyone for attending. Also, the great players who watch us on Twitch and YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. The Gaming Weekly presenting all of the game nights every single weekend for your entertainment. Remember that. As Free-for-All Slayer on Mercy, of course, is underway. Minigun Killer 10 is getting set to call out the Japanese clan in just a little bit. JCast, you're getting set for this matchup, along with the other players, of course. The winner of this match will be the #1 contender to face Striker. And again, to his own surprise, Striker 4001 didn't expect for him to be the free-for-all champion, but he is anyway. But JCast, I want to touch back to what happened at the beginning of the broadcast. You said that, why is there a squeaker, and I'm quoting you, by the way, why is there a squeaker as champion? But JCast, don't you believe that age and skills, they don't really connect though.
Well, I believe that age. You're right. Age might not matter, but I believe that this kind of kid, I don't believe that he'll be a worthy champion of free for all, and I believe that someone needs to take his place and actually a worthy champion to be able to take his place.
Oh. Well, we're going to find out, of course. Let's see if Striker actually wins this one. We saw you win the last game. Nevertheless, this is free-for-all. The #1 contender. Maybe you can be the #1 contender, potentially defeat Striker. Nevertheless, though, rules of the match are simple. It's every man for themselves. The person with the most amount of points will win. There you see the time is beginning to tick down the right side of your screen. Atomic Bomb 1506 getting taken down by Striker. Of course, the free-for-all champion who gets taken down by Snow. And looks like King Rival Mars here now using the assault rifle. Throws a grenade. It looks like no person was able to get infected. Or excuse me, affected. I'm a little worried right now because I understand that coming up next, Minigun Killer 10 is going to be calling out the Japanese clan as King Rival Mars continues the pursuit, gets taken down though by, it looks like that was Snow. His grenade taking down King Rival Mars. Darth Burke up midair. There you see Yankee Mike 147 getting attacked though from that part. And it looks like J-Cat's able to take down Yankee Mike. Snow right now looking on as well as Connor. And Austin FWM was taken down, so later on his feet now. It's a free-for-all to determine the #1 contender to face Striker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was just told by producers that Minigun Killer 10 is going to be calling out the Japanese clan right now. Minigun, the floor is yours.
Thank you, AdrianTheVoice. I just want to say that the GGW representatives did put up a good fight. However, this means that I'm gonna have to try to avenge them for their failure. Scorch? Is that you?
Yes, Minigun. I'm here. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm Scorch, the executive of the community. And obviously, I'm not the Japanese clan. But why am I here? I'm here because you, Minigun, have embarrassed me. You put up a lousy team to go against the Japanese clan. You know that. You know I'm right. Well, guess what? This isn't going to happen anymore. There will be a rematch on Black Ops 3, the Japanese clan versus TGW representatives. But this won't be like last time because if TJW loses, Minigun, then you're fired.
What? Now, how is that fair?
Well, Scorch, it's been an honor serving with you if I ever do lose. I just want to say, good luck to yourself.
Is Scorch crazy? He's putting Minigun Killer's tenure on the line. What in the world is going on? Scorch joining us, abruptly joining us, and out of nowhere saying that if Minigun, well, if his team loses on a Call of Duty rematch, Minigun, you're gonna be fired?
Obviously, that's what he says, I think, yeah.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Are you absolutely kidding me? As this matchup is underway, Yankee Mike getting taken down. I still cannot believe what has happened. Minigun, your tenure's on the line.
Yes, I know. I don't get it. I mean, this has been my life. I don't understand why he's gonna do this to me.
Well, why is Scorch putting your... Well, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why Scorch believes that your tenure should be up for grabs. If your team loses, and apparently there's going to be a rematch, if your team loses, apparently you're fired. You better hope your team wins, Minigun.
Like I said, I'll try my best to avenge for what happened.
I'm a little speechless right now. I mean, I really cannot believe what transpired moments ago. Scorch, of course, as mentioned, he said that he's the executive for the community, and it looks like he had something planned out. He obviously had this planned out. There's no point about it. I mean, the fact is, Scorch coming here to the party, stating to everyone that if Minigun, your team doesn't win, apparently on this rematch, you're fired. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. Darth Burr's looking on, and Yankee Mike 147. Let's go back into the action, though, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize, but nevertheless, Yankee Mike 147 able to take down there. You see, of course, both men taking down Striker as well as Yankee Mike. Striker, the free-for-all champion, who will have to go against perhaps the winner of this matchup. Could it be Austin or Snowinator? Striker is winning, but it's interesting. J-Cast here right behind Striker. Nevertheless, Austin now landing on his feet. There you see the man who's been dominating tonight with 17 points, taking down Atomic Bomb with a pistol as well as Minigun Killer 10. J-Cast getting taken down by Yankee Mike, and then there you see the pummel by Austin. Moments ago, we were supposed to have Minigun Killer 10 call out the Japanese clan, and then out of nowhere, Scorch joined the party, and it looks like he included his audio, and he stated that Minigun, your tenure will be on the line, apparently. There will be a rematch. The Japanese clan versus TGW representatives, and it looks like if you lose, you're fired.
Right.
Let's take a look at this for a quick second, though. A developing story. We may very well be looking at a new #1 contender. Austin FWM needs one more point to win this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. He's currently down. He's right in front of Snowinator. Snowinator can take advantage, though. Austin right now using the boost. Can we see a #1 contender with a pistol right there? Looks like the pistol used by Austin got him the victory. Austin FWM, how interesting, how symbolic. Is that a symbol to be used? Because he killed Stryker. His last kill was none other than Stryker. Is that foreshadowing what's to come in the 1v1 matchup between Austin and Stryker 4001? I still cannot believe it, though. On a night where you were supposed to call out the Japanese clan, Minigun, didn't happen because Scorch joined us and stated that if your team loses, you're fired.
Right.
What do you think?
I think it's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this has been my life. I've been trying to help you guys, and I have helped you guys.
Well,
Now
we
get
gotta ask.
why he has
Sorry to
do
interrupt
this
you.
to me.
We just gotta ask the Japanese clan. Do you think they're gonna accept?
I hope so.
We're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, next week on Saturday. Hopefully the Japanese clan will be here. Will they accept the challenge by Scorch? Scorch stating the rematch. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, TGW representatives versus TGW representatives. And of course, both teams are going to be going at it. And if Minigun loses, he's fired.